Yo, what's up guys, it is Seahawks here, back with another video. Today's my Week 15 NFL recap. This was quite the week. A lot of horrible, unfortunate injuries. Some teams being completely eliminated from the playoffs. Two teams officially clinched playoff spots this week. Tons of stuff to talk about. So enjoy the video, and as always, go Hawks. Starting the week off with the Falcons upsetting Tampa 29-28. Kirk Cousins as a Falcon just goes on demon mode anytime he plays the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I don't know why, but 30 of 44, 373, 3 touchdowns. I didn't really watch a lot of this game. This was mostly a radio game because I was on my way home for winter break when this game was being played, but I saw the end of it. Bijan had a productive day, 93 and a touchdown. Kyle Pitts, probably the best game he's ever had in the NFL, like 44 fantasy points or something. 166, 3 touchdowns. People are going to think that last one shouldn't have counted for a long time, most likely, because it was very close, but I think it was the correct call. Robinson lost a fumble, 9 tackles for Watts, half a sack for Diablo. Divine Diablo is such a great name. They got 5 total sacks. D. Alford with an interception that Baker just threw legit right to the guy. Like, bro. 5 points for Gonzalez, 4 punts for Pinion, and now Baker Mayfield. 277, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. Sean Tucker had the rushing touchdown. Mike Evans back. 6 for 132. Receiving touchdown went to Chris Godwin for his first of the year, I believe. Johnson fumbled. 13 tackles for Winfield Jr., 1 lone sack, and it came from Hassan Reddick, of all people. No interceptions, 8 points for McLaughlin, 4 punts for Dixon. Buccaneers go to 7-7. Now for the Sunday games, I only watched the Chiefs game and the Seahawks game, so I don't really know a whole lot that happened in these other games, but let's see. So the Bills came back and beat the Patriots 35-31. The Bills were losing 24-7 at halftime, and they won. I saw that Allen was having a horrible start to the day. Clutched up 3 touchdowns. James Cook had 2 rushing touchdowns. One of them, it was kind of close, but like I said about the Pitts final touchdown, I think it was the good call. Shakir had 65 yards. Knox had 2 touchdowns. James Cook had a receiving touchdown. Hat trick for both Allen and Cook. Fantastic. 10 tackles for Milano with 2 sacks. A sack for Rasu. Tre'Davious White in 2025 with an interception. Let's go. 5 points for Prater. 4 punts for Wisnowski. And now the Patriots. Drake May. 155. No touchdowns and a pick. But he had 2 rushing touchdowns. Not laid a good block, but was like leading the charge for Henderson on his big touchdown in the game. So that was pretty nice. 2 touchdowns for him. Hollins with 41 receiving yards, who also fumbled. 11 tackles for Hawkins, a sack for Gibbons, and the other sack going to Harold Landry, no picks. Andy with 7 points, 3 punts for Behringer. Bills can still win this division. It's going to be tough, but they can still do it. A lot of controversy in this game. Apparently, there's a lot of missed penalties, missed calls, and whatnot. I mean, you blew a 24-7 lead, so like I don't know what you really want people to say about you. The Ravens shut out the Bengals 24-0. Bengals officially eliminated from playoff contention. Not a shock there. Lamar 8 for 12, 152 touchdowns and a pick. I mean, judging by how horrible his previous games have been, like the last 4, I mean, this was a really good game from Lamar. Henry with on the Nucks, 100 rushing yards. Zay Flowers, 68 and a score. Ali with his first career touchdown, I believe. Lamar Jackson picked up a fumble. 14 tackles for Roquan, a sack for Travis Jones. Other 2 sacks coming from Mike Green, the rookie, and Buchanan. Humphrey, Van Noy, and Gilman with interceptions. Gilman had a touchdown. I don't know what this is up with here, but whatever. 5 points for Tyler Loop, 3 punts for Stout. There's really nothing to go over for the Bengals. I mean, Burrow played a horrible game. The rushing, obviously terrible. I mean, Jamar 132, not a horrible game from him. T. Higgins was out this game. Their defense got destroyed. I mean, 2 sacks for Demetrius Knight, the rookie. So, hey, I mean, Battle got a pick. 4 punts. Just wash it up, Bengals. Just get ready for next year, where you'll probably be in the same boat. Jaguars absolutely steam the Jets 48-20. Trevor Lawrence with his best game in his NFL career, without a doubt. Brady Cook got his first NFL start. He was looking pretty good from the stats that I saw, but when I stopped looking, I mean, he just went to 176, a touchdown, 3 picks. I mean, honestly, respectable, I guess. I mean, you're a third-string quarterback playing against the Jags defense in your first start. What are you really going to do? Isaiah Davis with a touchdown. Mitchell got a touchdown and then immediately found Brady Cook to give him the touchdown ball. I thought that was awesome. I think Mitchell, honestly, as crazy as this sounds, I think going to the Jets, great career restart for him. I mean, I think he scored a touchdown in every game he's played for the Jets. More with the fumble recovery, 9 tackles as well. They didn't get a sack or a pick. Just really nothing on defense besides getting throat fucked for the whole game. 8 points for Folk, 2 points for Austin. Trevor Lawrence, 330, 5 passing touchdowns, led the team with 51 rushing yards and a touchdown. 381 total yards and 6 touchdowns. Wow, just unbelievable. Travis Etienne had 3 catches for 3 touchdowns, 71 yards for Myers, touchdown for Brian Thomas and Bashal Tootin. Brown lost a fumble, 8 tackles for Aluakan, a sack for Murray, a sack for Gardeck, a sack for B.J. Green, picks for Antonio Johnson, Ventrell Miller, and Brown. Cam Little with 12 points, 2 punts for Logan Cook. I think the Jags are honestly going to win this division. It's really close between them and Houston right now, though. But I'm going to give the edge to the Jaguars. Chargers knock off the Chiefs 16-13, officially eliminating the Chiefs from playoff contention for the first time since 2014. Herbert, 210, a touchdown and a pick. I don't think he was really allowed to throw the football a whole lot. I mean, I don't know science behind that, but I think he had like 3 passes midway through the second quarter. They were just running the football. 61 yards for Hampton. He had a few good runs, so did Vidal. Gadsden was 61, the touchdown to Lambert Smith with seconds before halftime. Keenan Allen fumbled. Derwin James, 10 tackles. 2 guys with 2 sacks, Owe and Tuipulotu. Other sack going to Khalil Mack, father time himself. Derwin James and Deion Henley both had amazing interceptions. Deion's was fucking immaculate. Oh my god, a one-hander, completely mossing Pacheco, and then Derwin James just straight up mossing Travis Kelce at the end. I mean, this was just a great game to watch until Mahomes' injury. 10 points for Dicker the kicker, 4 punts for J.K. Scott. And the Chiefs, Mahomes, 189, no touchdowns and a pick. Tore his ACL. Minshew came in and completely really just fucked the whole operation up. Threw a horrible interception at the end. Mahomes had the touchdown, only touchdown for the Chiefs, and it was on the first drive of the game. They got shut out in the second half. Pacheco might be the worst starting running back in football as well. He used to be good, but bro, what is this? Not even 2 yards a carry. Kelce was 70 yards, Rashid with 51, got clocked a few times. Just the Chargers defense were out for blood in this game. Tony Jefferson and Derwin James were knocking motherfuckers out left and right. And all the injuries in this game was just so unfortunate. No fumbles. Tranquil with 14 tackles. They got 4 total sacks. Pick for Ashton. 7 points for Butker, 4 punts for Ariza. Texans take care of the Cardinals 40-20. The Texans scored 17 points in the first half of the first quarter. It was crazy. Brissett, 249, 3 touchdowns and a pick. I think they need to re-sign him for another year and let him start, and then they're going to probably trade Kyler and draft someone to learn from Brissett, because you can learn a lot from Brissett. Carter with 56 yards. Trey McBride, another calm 134 and 2 touchdowns. Michael Wilson at 54 and a score. I honestly thought he wasn't going to do a whole lot in this game because they were playing the Texans defense, but no, he actually was very productive. Brooks lost a fumble, 11 tackles for Gaither, a sack for Walter Nolan, the rookie, first-round rookie. No interceptions, 2 points for Ryland, 3 punts for Hack, and now the Texans, who I honestly thought got their 10th win today, but I guess not. Stroud, probably his best game since his rookie year, honestly, 260, 3 touchdowns. Jahar Jordan, whoever that is, calm 101 yards. Nico Collins, 3 catches for 2 touchdowns. Hell yeah. Schultz cooked 76 and a score. Stroud fumbled. Shahir with 12 tackles. A sack for Daniel Hunter. Sack for Autry. Pick for Lassiter. 16 points for Fairbairn. And just 1 lone punt for Townsend. Bears destroy the Browns 31-3. No one is shocked by this whatsoever. The Browns did nothing. Shador 177, 3 picks. Led the team in rushing with 24 yards. I really don't know what's up with Judkins lately. Bond with 89 on 2 catches. Fannin had another productive day. Judy dropped a touchdown like an idiot. No fumbles, 14 tackles for Schlesinger. 1.5 sacks for Garrett. I think he needs 1 more sack to tie it. 1.5 to break the sack record. He's gonna do it. He's 100% gonna do it. 3 total sacks, no interceptions. Only points coming from Smite. 7 punts for Corey. Caleb Williams 242, 2 touchdowns. Pretty clean game, honestly. Swift 98 and 2 touchdowns. I guess it was just his backfield for the week. Burden with 84. DJ Moore had 2 touchdowns. One of them being one hell of a catch in the back of the end zone. Williams fumbled, 9 tackles for Edwards, 2 sacks for Booker, 5 total sacks. CJ Gardner-Johnson once again got a pick. Jalen Johnson and DeMarco Jackson. I have a silver rookie somewhere of Jalen Johnson, so might be putting that up on the bay pretty soon. 7 points for Santos and 4 punts for Torrey Taylor. Bears get right back on track and are now 10-4. Commanders take down the Giants 29-21. I'm pretty sure I got this game wrong, but I literally don't care. 29 points, but only 10 completions from Mariota. What? 211 and a touchdown? I mean, I guess Moret did a lot of damage. 96 and a touchdown. Terry McLaurin 69 and a touchdown. Debo with 43. 2 fumbles from Mariota. 9 tackles from Martin. They got 1 lone sack from Will Harris, a pick for Sanders still. Let's see. Oh, they got a punt return touchdown for Jalen Lane. Congrats. 11 points for Moody. You don't win this game without him. 4 punts for Tressway. And now the Giants. Jackson Dart, 246, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. Tyron Tracy, 70 and a touchdown. Jackson Dart, 63. Rushing was very productive. Theo Johnson, 72. The touchdowns going to Wan'Dale Robinson and Tyrone Tracy. Fumble for Jackson Dart. 11 tackles for Darius. Sack for Belton. Hey, Abdul Carter got his first career full sack. Congratulations. He's finally worried about the correct sack. No interceptions. Koo with 3 points. Maybe he didn't miss the ball this week. 4 punts for Cameron Johnston. Eagles beat the Raiders 31-0. There's nothing to go over for the Raiders. I'm not even going to bother. Hurts, 175, 3 touchdowns. Clean game for him. Saquon had a touchdown. Probably one of his best games of the year. Dallas Goedert, it's about that time of the year where he's throwing up stats like this. 2 touchdowns. A.J. Brown got a touchdown. 8 tackles for Dean. They got 4 sacks. 2 coming from Brandon Graham. Hell yeah, man. Zach Bond with interceptions, the bald eagle himself. 7 points for Elliott and just 1 lone punt for Braden Mann. I think the Raiders have the number 1 overall pick now. Seahawks win an embarrassing game, 18-16 against the Phillip Rivers-led Colts. We didn't score a touchdown in this game and we won. Cool. Phillip, though, honestly, I don't know what else I really expected. I was really happy to see him on the field because I loved watching Phillip Rivers for the years I was able to. Obviously, it was towards the end of his prime, but who doesn't love watching Phillip Rivers, to be honest? 120, a touchdown and a pick on the very last play for them of the day. Jonathan Taylor, 87 yards, kind of ate us alive. Still haven't allowed a 100-yard rusher in 23 games now. Keep it up. Amir Abdullah, of all people, with 32. receiving yards, leading the team. Josh Downs got a touchdown in the second quarter. Fantastic. No fumbles. 10 tackles for Franklin and Pratt. Fuck you, Pratt, for trying to fucking punch Jason. Who the fuck are you? Latu got a sack, which contributed to the weekly Anthony Bradford lowlight of him looking like he was bending over for Kenneth Walker. And then there's also a play where he ended up on his ass. I literally hate him with a burning passion. No interceptions, 10 points for Gruppy, 5 points for Sanchez. Now the Seahawks, Sam Darnold, 271, didn't turn the ball over. We did enough to win, that's what I'll say. This rushing was absolutely terrible on the day. JSN, 7 for 113. Most of this was from the second half. He started getting it together in the second half, just like the whole team as a general unit. Shaheed, 74 yards. Both him and JSN, a few plays where they were wide open in situations that we really needed. Cooper Kupp had a quiet, productive day. Ernest Jones with 10 tackles, a sack for Demon Worry. That's all. Pretty sure should have counted as a sack for when Phillip Rivers fell over and then we tackled him behind the line of scrimmage, but whatever. Kobe Bryant got the game-sealing interception. Jason Myers with all 18 points and 4 punts for Michael Dixon. Short week. If we play like this against the Rams, I don't even know what to say. Denver takes care of the Packers 34-26. Caught the last 5 minutes of this game, I believe. Love, 276, a touchdown and 2 picks. Josh Jacobs, 73 yards and a touchdown. Had a amazing touchdown catch as well. Just a great game for him overall. Cooper picked up a fumble, 9 tackles for Quay. No sacks or interceptions, but Micah Parsons done for the season with a torn ACL. That is rough. That absolutely terrible. So bummed, man. 14 points for McManus, 1 punt for Whelan. Broncos, Bo Nix, 302 and 4 touchdowns. Amazing game from him. RJ Harvey, 65 and a score. Sutton, 113 and a score. Troy Franklin, Lil Jordan Humphrey, Michael Bandy with touchdowns. Harvey lost a fumble, 8 tackles for Greenlaw. They got 3 total sacks on the day. Surtain and Riley Moss with interceptions. Elite secondary play for them. Will Lutz with 4 points and 2 punts for Crashaw. Broncos on a 11-game winning streak. Undefeated at home. First AFC team to clinch a playoff spot. Niners beat the Titans 37-24. You left the Titans scored 24? Damn, so did Seattle, but damn. Cam Ward, 170 and 2 touchdowns. He's playing better. Honestly, he's playing better. Tony Pollard, another productive day, 104 and a score. Gunnar Helm with a touchdown. Jeffrey Simmons with a touchdown, because why not? Elam picked up a fumble. 16 tackles for Cedric Gray. A sack for Jeffrey Simmons. A sack for Harrell. They got no interceptions. Dyke didn't get a kick return touchdown this week. What the fuck is up with that, huh? 6 points for Sly, 3 punts for Hecker, and now the Niners, the winning team. 295, 3 touchdowns for Brock Purdy, his best game of the year, without a doubt, in the 5 games he's played. McCaffrey, 73 and a score. Pearsall, 96 yards. The touchdowns going to Kittle and Juwan Jennings. I believe both of those were in the first half, so congrats there. Purdy lost a fumble, 10 tackles for Mustafa. No sacks or interceptions. 13 points for Pinero. They didn't punt once either. Niners are a 10-4 team in 3rd place in the NFC West. The NFC West is back. Panthers lose to the Saints, who got their 2nd straight win, 20-17. I say this every week. What the fuck are the Panthers? I really don't know. Every time I say they're good, they go out and they lose. What are we doing? Bryce Young, 163 and a touchdown. Rico had a touchdown. They had the same rushing yards, Rico and Bryce. Coker, 60 and a touchdown. He's doing the same thing he did last year, where he just goes off in the final month of the year. And you know what? We're here for it. But he did lose a fumble. Nick Scott with 10 tackles, a sack for Roseboom. Got 5 total sacks, 2 coming from Wanham. Nice. No interceptions. 5 points for Fitzgerald, 3 points for Sam Martin. And now the Saints, Tyler Shough, 272 and a touchdown. Pretty clean game. Devin Neal had a rushing touchdown before getting injured. Olave, 85 and a touchdown. 69 for Valet. Tipton with a fumble. 6 tackles for Chase Young with a sack. And they got no interceptions. 8 points for Smith, including the game-winning field goal. 2 points for Kroger. Panther fans are blaming officiating for this game. You played the Saints. Like, I don't know what else to say, but you played the New Orleans Saints. Figure out how to beat the Saints. And ending the afternoon slate with one of the best games of the year, I would say. Rams win at 41-34, clinching a playoff berth in the NFC. Jared Goff, 338, 3 touchdowns, played a great game. Monty with the touchdown, just really underwhelming rushing. St. Brown, 164, 2 touchdowns. Jameson, 134 and a touchdown. And then literally no one else did shit. No fumbles. 14 tackles for Campbell. Sack for Hutchinson. Sack for Lopez. Hutchinson got an interception that I thought was going to be a pick six for a hot second. 10 points for Bates. 3 points for Fox. And now the Rams. Stafford continuing his MVP campaign. 368, 2 touchdowns, and the pick to Hutchinson. Kyron with 78 and 2 touchdowns. Blake Corum being productive once again with 71 and a score. Puka 181. Colby Parkinson 75 for 2 touchdowns. Devontae 71. Pulled his hamstring, I believe. And then Puka's also hurt. That could be very interesting if they're both out for Seattle on Thursday. That would make the game probably a lot closer, honestly. Matt Stafford fumbled. 10 tackles for Landman. A sack for Kobe Turner. No interceptions. Got 11 points for Mevis. Rams probably found their new kicker. And 3 points for Ethan Evans. And the final game of the day, Minnesota beats Dallas 34-26. I did not see this coming. JJ, for the most part, besides his interception on like the third or second play of the game, I thought he actually played a really good game of football. 250, 2 touchdowns. Rushing continues to be abysmal. CJ Ham got a touchdown. JJ McCarthy's 4th down touchdown was so elite. He faked the handoff. Javonte or Davis or whoever it was got stuffed. And then he just comes out of nowhere with the ball running to the left side, greeting in the end zone. Like when Peyton Manning did that in 2013 or something like that. It was elite. Addison, 66 yards. Hawkinson, one of his best games of the year. Jalen Naylor, 47 and 2 touchdowns. Jay Jetta is continuing to just have a horrid year. Anytime he caught the ball, it was pretty much a flag. It was putrid. 11 tackles for Cashman, a sack for Grenard before he got injured. No interceptions. Reichard with 10 points, 2 punts for Wright. Now Dak, 294, no touchdowns or picks. Javonte, 91 and a score, was out till the third quarter after suffering a shoulder injury. And the rushing outside of that wasn't really anything special. Davis with a touchdown. 6 for 111 for CD. George Pickens, 3 for 33, very underwhelming. No fumbles, 7 tackles for Overshown. They got no sacks. Quinnen Williams with an interception on the second or third play of the game. 14 points for Aubrey, but he missed 2 50-plus yarders, and I thought those were both AI because I've never seen him miss chip shots for his standards ever. And 1 lone punt for Brian Anger. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe, and turn the notification bell on so you'll never miss an upload. I will see you in the next video. Go Hawks!